When history isn't enough, the world is my case study. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm here to make you think. And one hard truth a lot of people struggle to accept is this: time invested does not guarantee loyalty. It does not guarantee love, respect, or forever. A lot of people hold on to a history because they remember who someone used to be. They remember the good times, the memories, the years, the sacrifices. And they convince themselves that because something lasted a long time, it must still be right. But that's not always reality. You can spend years with someone and still watch them change. You can give someone your love, your patience, your loyalty, and your best, only to realize one day they've become someone you no longer recognize. Some people will outgrow you. Some people will change. Some people will become the person you always hope they could be, but for somebody else. And yeah, that hurts, but holding on to history doesn't change the present. At some point, you have to stop loving people for their potential, their past, or the version of them you miss. You have to start paying attention to how they treat you today. Today. Because the person you fell in love with and the person standing in front of you now may not be the same person. So knowing your worth means understanding that just because you spend years with someone doesn't mean you're supposed to spend the rest of your life suffering with them. Time matters, but time alone doesn't make a relationship healthy. Sometimes the love was real, but the chapter is still over. It's over. And that's the part people struggle with. Accepting that someone can matter to you and still not be meant to stay. If someone truly loved you, they may not always have love for you. If someone truly loved you, they may always have love for you. Always. But sometimes people grow in different directions, and that's the hardest thing you can do is accept that without losing yourself. When someone decides it's time to go their separate ways, move with grace. Move with grace. Because holding on to someone who no longer chooses you will have you fighting for a place you were never meant to beg for. The world is my case study, and one thing I've learned is this: never let your history with someone become the reason you ignore your relationship. Never. This is my speech. I have a speech problem. I'm sorry. But never let your history with someone become the reason you ignore your reality with them. Remember, what people do is only part of the story. Why they do it? That's where the truth begins. I'm Livinia Godfrey. This is Spoken Raw.